And now on to our first talking point of the day. Two men from the US have developed the ultimate boys' toy. Ryan Rusnak and Graham Farrow have invented the Beer Bot, which is a fridge which, with an air cannon activated by a phone. Now, what you do is you get in, you set your phone, it shoots a can of beer from the fridge straight into your hand. It's genius, isn't it? Ryan, the inventor, said after working an 8-hour day, coming in and firing a cold can into your hand is just the best thing.
How difficult is it to go and open the fridge?
Exactly.
Why would you have to have one of those?
Oh, what would be your idea of the... I mean, that's the thing he loves to come home to. And, you know, simple things, simple minds. You know, what would really float your boat by way of a homecoming?
Well, actually, I'd love to have a dog. I'd love to be welcomed home by a dog.
Not fired from a fridge.
No, not fired from a fridge. No, absolutely not.
And you've got to take it out as soon as you come in, because it's going, take me out, take me out.
Yeah, no, but when they sort of, you know, they wiggle up to you and their bums going like that, their little tails, and it's lovely. But I haven't got a dog, so
why not?
Sometimes I make Mark come up to me on his all fours and
Carol,
I don't really. No, he doesn't.
Why don't you just get a dog? You obviously like them.
I can't, not allowed to where I live. Not allowed to have animals. And also I'm away a lot, so, you know, I can't. But my best welcome is my slippers. You know, I'm getting so much joy out of my slippers at the moment. I leave them by... I do. And Mark, we've got matching sheepskin slippers. We leave them right by the door, so the minute I get in, I take my shoes off and my slippers are on, and I'm home. And I just love being home in January, because January is so dull and it's grey and it's cold and it's dark, and I hate it, and I just want to be at home.
Well, Mark could get you a cold beer out of the fridge rather than throw it at you, although maybe sometimes he feels like throwing it at you.
He does everything, actually. I was feeling very guilty yesterday, because I got home at 2 o'clock, like I always do after this show. Well, yesterday I wasn't here, was I? I was at home all day.
He did nothing all day.
I was at home all day doing nothing. He came to work, he does a normal day's work, finishes at 5:30, goes to the gym, gets home about 8 o'clock, walks all the way back from the gym. Then he empties the dishwasher, does the cooking, then sits down about 10:30. I'm like, get me this, get me that. He does. I'm feeling bad. I'm going to do more.
No.
Or just something.
Well, I do the laundry. I do the laundry.
Oh. Well, that must be difficult with two of you.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was going to have anything like the Beer Bot when I walked in, it'd have to be the Tea Bot. I'd need a cup of tea fired at me.
Have you got teas made?
Followed by the biscuit to join it. Fired at me when I walk in.
Have you got teas made?
No.
Have you not?
No.
I thought you'd have one.
Well, I have. He's called Ray, and he makes it when I get in.
Yeah, you're just as bad as me.
But you see, I like it because you kind of like it when you get in and it's all quiet and you've got that time on your own, don't you, in the afternoon? Whereas I love it. Like yesterday was just perfect. I got home from here and I walked in and Kira had two of her school friends there, and they were sitting at the kitchen table, covered in flour and jam and tomato sauce, because they were making fairy cakes this side and pizza this side, and it was absolute chaos. And then Ray came over and it was just packed, and Laura was there, our friend, and my two little spaniels came up doing all that, you know. And actually, when you walk in, you think, I love coming home. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's from coming from a big family, so I love all that chaos.
You like the hustle and bustle?
Yeah, I do.
You see, I'm sort of... I'm between the two of you, really. So I love... I mean, the best thing in the world, the best greeting of any day is when, like, this afternoon after the show, I'll go and pick Ben up from nursery, and his face when I walk in, Mummy! And he drops everything and just charges at you. I mean, that's amazing. So in an ideal world, I'd like to go home and have, you know, half an hour of that, and then for him to say, Mum, I'm a bit tired, love, so I'm going to put myself to sleep. Don't worry about me. And you can sit down and watch some telly. Yeah. But really, I think if I had a machine, I would want one that puts washing away, because aren't you sick of putting your laundry away? I hate doing that.
Machine bot.
I'm joking.
I do
You're
the
so
washing.
lucky.
He puts it away.
Carol, that ain't doing the... So all you do is actually put it in the machine and switch the machine on?
Yeah, but he can't do that, so I have to do it.
But the folding up and the putting away is the really boring bit.
Yeah, I know.
You need a slave bot. What do I need?
A slave bot.
I don't need any more bot.
Got one.
I would have... What would I have? Waiting for me, I'd come in, I'd have the lights dimmed and a massage table ready and waiting with all the oils, the smell. I can't walk past, you know, those beauty places with the oil. I have to follow the oil smell and go and get a massage and a play bot for my son. So as soon as I get in, he goes, "What are we doing then? What are we doing? I'm waiting for you. We're going to play this game." And, you know, and he's just exhausted.
That's what I
want
mean.
a play bot, a robot that can play games with my son on the computer.
You've got a dog as well, though.
Yeah, but she's old. She's beautiful. She's very old.
Yeah, but I bet she still goes like that.
She does. She does, but she does that into walls because she's got cataracts now, so she's a little blind. I know. She's gorgeous.
Okay. Now, friends of the singer Duffy won't have seen much of her lately after she admitted spending the majority of her time with her new man. She said, "We enjoyed time together so much, we don't really have an interest in being elsewhere. At parties, we end up snogging in the corner. We were at one recently and thought, we can do this at home, so we left." So, do you think it's okay to dump your friends, well, not dump them, but just spend less time, be less available to your friends when you're in the throes of a new romance?
Well, I can quite understand Duffy looking at him. Jeez!
The rugby
Good,
player.
he's lovely. Anyway, no, do you know, it was one of my pet hate girls. I absolutely can't stand it when my friends do that. And I've never done it. In my life, men have come and gone. And, just like that. Not quite like that. And, oh, God.
Are you doing it now with anger? So are you doing it?
No, because...
What I mean?
No,
are you ignoring your friends?
No, but you know what? I'm not. One of my friends said to me the other day, "Oh, that'll be it now. No more nice parties for me. Now you've got a boyfriend." And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Friends are here to stay forever. You know,
Yes,
and
but if that's the case, then they won't mind you, you know, especially if you haven't been out with someone for quite a long time, like you haven't. And like well, you haven't, but neither had I for a very long time.
thank you for balancing that up quite
But
nicely.
the absolute opposite happened with me. We started going out more. In fact, I started seeing
So you
more of all
ignored...
my...
Oh, you did?
No,
you
when I was on
didn't.
my own, I used to stay in on my own a lot, and you know, I was a bit of a not a recluse, but I just didn't really like going out much. And then Mark came along, and I thought, this is great. I've got someone to go out with. So we used to go out.
Okay.
You know, a lot of that is down to the fact that, you know, you're Mark, you can take him anywhere. You know, and
Yeah.
no, but he's so sociable, he's so easy to get along with. And you don't have to babysit him and think, oh, is he all right?
No,
is
he
he all
can
right?
chat.
No, he's all right.
You know,
Yeah.
and you used to snog him in corners at the party, like
Yeah.
Duffy.
That's
Snog,
right.
snog everywhere, didn't
Yeah.
you?
What? All right. What? Yes, I did. Yeah. But when you first meet someone, it is like that.
It
But it's
is
just
like that,
Other
yeah.
women do it when they have babies. You know, I understand when my friends have babies and they disappear, and that's fine. I'll be there, you know, when the baby's grown up.
I think you do, because when you first meet someone, it's all like, especially that first year, it's getting to know them, and you just want to spend every single minute of them. And
don't
you
get
know,
friends.
you know, as a woman though, yeah, but as a friend, I don't mind that, because I know at the end of the first year, she'll be sitting around my kitchen going, do you know, he gets right on my nerves. Just that first year when
Do you know what, we
they
went
lull
out.
you into a false sense of security.
Do you remember we went to Denzie's ball and Zoe brought her new boyfriend along for the first time and he hadn't had a drink for, what, 10 months?
Long time.
And before we'd even left the hotel, he was a bit tipsy. And she's going, oh, he's tipsy! I thought, give it a year. She was like, I can't believe you're drunk. We're not even at the door. And therein lies the difference between a new relationship and a little bit down the line.
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
it's sad if your friend does that and then you never... I mean, we've got a friend who... Once, and he was a really, really good friend of mine, Ray, and then once he met someone, to this day, we've never seen him again, ever. He's had children
That's
and
a bit
everything
brutal,
since, and
isn't
we've
it?
just
It is
never
brilliant.
seen
I'll tell
him.
you what really, really makes me angry. I've got girlfriends that can't be alone. They've got kids and they just can't be alone, and they go from one rubbish relationship to another, and in that period, you don't hear from them. And I sit there and I wait and I think, OK, so she's disappeared now, hasn't got time for me or going out with me. I'll give it 6 months, she'll be back on that phone, and every time, back on that phone when she's decided that he's dumped her. And you just think that's really using your friends. I think friends are so
Yeah, but
important
do you know what? A
in your
good
life.
friend,
Friends
a
don't
good friend
mind.
will... Yeah, absolutely.
doesn't mind.
One of
No,
my
I don't.
mates...
I don't.
One of my best friends has had, you know, just a really dreadful year last year, a really tough time of it. Do you know when you just think, gosh, things can't get any worse for somebody and it just the bad news keeps coming? And now she's met somebody and she's really happy. And I don't expect to hear from her. And the fact that I'm not hearing from her or she's taken 2-3 days to return my calls...
It's a good sign.
It's a good thing. And we've been friends since we were at school, you know, and we will be friends till the day we die. I want her to go off and enjoy herself and indulge herself in this romance because she's going to get more from him than she gets from sitting on the phone to me. And anyway, I get to live vicariously through it because I get all the details. I hope he's not watching. When she does get round to phoning me back.
Yeah. But real friends can... You know, I've got friends I haven't seen for years, but that's mainly because they live, like, miles away. So I don't...
Like where?
Well, you know, South London. No, I'm really serious.
Carol, you've got to be joking.
They got kids.
Well, yes, actually, my
that why you
friend,
don't
the one I'm thinking of, I haven't seen for a long time. Her boy's, I think he's about 11 now, so it's about time I went to see her, isn't it?
How old was he when you last saw her?
She's probably pregnant.
Oh, I haven't seen him since he was, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5.
Carol, in South London?
Yeah, I know.
It's a half-hour journey.
Yeah, but, you know, she can come up to me.
She's got kids.
No, one kid.
And you've made it one.
He's grown up, he's at school now.
I'm not being funny, but I would think twice about bringing my Ben round yours, only because I know you probably wouldn't want him round your house.
Well, not if he's, you know, always puking up, as you say he always is.
So inconsiderate at 2, isn't it? Messing up Carol's nice furniture.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got nice.
You know what I'm going to get you? Bus fare. That's what I'm going to get you to South London.
Bus?
Yeah! Big red things! Most people get on them.
Calm down.